Hi YouTubers, I'm gonna be doing the Greatest American Hero trailer reaction. Now if you remember me doing the A-Team trailer reaction, in which case the A-Team movie trailer reaction, not the A-Team TV show trailer reaction, because there wasn't one for that. So yeah, I figured I would do this one, and yeah, I guess it kind of does make a lot of sense. I mean, I wanted to do this one, and yeah, I guess that kind of does make sense. Now, me and Shane, we might be able to do some, YouTube videos again, and it's like very obvious, and yeah, I guess that kind of does make a lot of sense, and yeah, I guess it kind of does. And I mean, I kind of wanted to do this, so I guess I would, and yeah, I guess so. So I mean, I wanted to do this one, yeah. So yes, I did, yeah. Now, without further ado, let's watch this. Now, what did I think of the trailer? I actually thought it was a perfectly good trailer. Should I give it a 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10? Now, you already know what happens in the beginning, middle, and the end. Now, for me and Shane, we might be doing, like YouTube videos and like all that. I mean, we're back into doing that, and hopefully, I'd come up with something. And yeah, I guess it kind of does make a lot of sense. I mean, I wanted to do this one, so yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Now, I know that because now I know that for a fact that they don't have a Greatest American Hero TV show trailer. But however, this is the only thing relatable to that I could ever find. So yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I guess so. Now, I mean, I've been doing a lot of these, in which case kind of does make sense. Yeah, and I guess so. And yeah, I guess it would make a lot of sense, and hopefully I would, do something and all. It's kind of very obvious, and yeah, I guess it would kind of mean a lot of sense. So yeah, yeah. Hopefully I'd come up with something, and I mean, I kind of will for next week's, and I mean, I kind of know what all of next week's will be, which of course you can all be excited for that, in which case you will. And yeah, I guess that kind of does make a lot of sense. And now for Jaden Plays Salo, I mean, there might be, I mean, I was hoping that there would be, like, like a few couple, for James Plays Salo, there might not be like any video gaming YouTube videos, and you know what I mean, right? However, me and Shane were still going to do that Jaden graduation party YouTube video, and it's gonna be like, very big and all. So yeah, so you'll be able to see that sometime in January of next year. So yeah. I guess that kind of does make a lot of sense. And I mean, I wanted to do this one. So yeah, seeing how I've done a lot of '80s and '90s movie and TV show trailer reactions, I figured why not do this one. And I guess that would make a lot of sense. Hopefully, you'll be able to see some new video gaming YouTube videos coming next week. And I'll have to. And I'm sure that and I'll probably come up with something for the what would have happened if this were in real life Rhino TMRT gameplay series YouTube video next week, which I'll probably come up with something for that. And I guess that kind of does make a lot of sense. Yeah, so I guess it kind of does, and I mean, I wanted to do this one, and I guess it kind of does make a lot of sense, and I guess it does. In which case, I guess it would. So, I guess it kind of does. And I mean, I wanted to do this one, and I mean, this is probably the only closest thing I'd have to the Greatest American Hero TV show trailer reaction. This is probably the best I have. This is probably the best that I have. In which case, I guess that kind of does make a lot of sense. And I guess it's kind of very obvious. And I mean, I wanted to do that. So I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. And I mean, hopefully they'll come up with something for next week's. In which case, you'll be able to see that. And I guess I'll come up with something for that, and I guess so. And I guess it kind of just makes sense. Oh, and for original Rhino films, me and Shane are working on original Rhino films, just like what we said in one of our school lunch YouTube videos. So yeah, we're working on original Rhino films, just like how I'm still working on Brian Potter, if you remember that. Just like how I'm still working on Brian Potter and all that, my, movie making stuff and all that. And just like all that, I mean, all that is still going perfectly well, and I guess it kind of does make a lot of sense. So, and I mean, I kind of, wanted to, do this one. So, And I mean, I probably will come up with something new for for next week's trailer reaction YouTube videos. In which case, it kind of would make a lot of sense. And then hopefully, I'd be able to come up with a topic for next week's. What would have happened if this were in real life Rhino TMRT gameplay series YouTube video. So yeah. And that's it for today. Peace out. Bye bye.